work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. Give it all your...
Hey guys, what is up? What is up? Welcome to the first episode of Fly Like an Eagle podcast right here on Stream Punk Sports, a part of Stream Punk's Entertainment. Really appreciate all of you. Really appreciate Scott for giving me this opportunity. Really appreciate my guy Pat from formerly from EOP. Shout out to my guy Steve. Everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. We got a big show for you guys. But first, if you guys haven't yet, please hit that like, hit that sub to the spot. Oh my god, not that one. To the sports. Oh my god. Stream Punk Sports. There we go. Stream Punk Sports. Please hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. So whenever I go live every Thursday at 4, you guys will be the first to be notified. So let's just get right into it, shall we? Because, hey, Eagles won, man. The Philadelphia Eagles won 28-3. And no, this is not the Atlanta Falcons versus the Pacers in the Super Bowl. Nope, no. This is the Philadelphia Eagles against the New York Giants. It's actually kind of funny, right? I said this multiple times on this podcast. Multiple times. This is A.J. Brown's team, right? I really feel like this is his team. And what I mean by that, guys, what I mean by that is easy. When he was playing before he got injured, the Eagles were rolling, everything was clicking and everything until he got hurt. And everything took a big step back. Like Jalen Hurts lost his step. The offensive line lost his step. Devontae Smith, etc. It was getting really, really bad. And then A.J. Brown comes back. Started winning games, started putting points on the board and whatever. This is A.J. Brown's team. But even better than that, this is the Saquon Barkley revenge game. If you guys don't know why this is a revenge game, if you guys don't know why. If you guys did not watch Hard Knocks over the summer, Giants were a part of it. They were in the process of letting go Saquon Barkley, but they did it all in the wrong way. Right? So Saquon Barkley was like, okay, I see how it is. You're letting me go for nothing? No trade or anything? No value? I'm going to go to Philadelphia. I'm going to Philadelphia. And that's what happened here. That is what happened. He came to Philly where the roster is better built around him. We have better offensive line, better quarterback, better wide receivers, etc. We got a better stadium. Meaning that, see this right here? You see the link right there? It's nothing like the MetLife. It's nothing like the MetLife. Nothing at all, guys. MetLife is terrible, it's ugly, it's not safe, etc. This is a much better work environment, football environment, you name it. Better work, better everything environment, right? It's just music to my ears that Saquon Barkley is in midnight green, Kelly green, white, black jerseys, whatever you name. I am glad that he is a part of this roster. 176 yards and a touchdown. He literally ran all over the field. It is a beautiful thing to witness. A beautiful, beautiful thing. We play against them and later on in the season because they're in our division. We play them twice, right? We play them twice. It's not gonna be like that. It's not gonna be like that. I don't even think Saquon Barkley will even play. Not saying he's injured. I'm just saying we got it's like a meaningless game. So maybe Saquon doesn't even play. So I'm just gonna say this. I'm glad Saquon Barkley got his revenge and everything. I am glad. There is no reason he should play in that last game unless it means something. Unless it means something, he should not be playing in that game. So yeah, I'm just telling you guys right now. Appreciate the like on the Facebook, Steve. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you, man. Yeah, let's break down the stats, guys. Let's actually break down the stats right here. There's something I want to start out with. Daniel Jones. Okay. 14 for 21, 99 yards, 4.7 average, sacked 7 times, QBR is 16.7, 77.3 rating. He actually got benched how bad he was playing. He actually got benched. And for me, that speaks a lot more volumes than just having him be in the field. We know how bad he is. We know how garbage he is. We know that for a fact. So I'm just saying this, Edge. I'm saying this. The defense really stepped up big. Stepped up big. Only they didn't let up any points. The special teams let up a field goal. So let's just keep that in mind. The defense did everything they could except for an interception or a turnover. Sacked him 7 times, 8 total sacks. We sacked Drew Lock once. So for me, that's insane. Everyone's gonna say it's the Giants, right? It's the Giants. It's the Giants. It's more than that. It's our rival. One, if we did not get 8 total sacks, something would have been wrong. Something would have been majorly wrong. All the Eagles content creators, the Eagles fans, especially here in Stream Punk Entertainment, would be like, "What is going on here? How could we not get Daniel Jones a sack?" We don't even have to say that. We don't have to say that. We can say we got Daniel Jones 8 times. He is the worst quarterback in the league by far. By far. By far. So I just had to address that first. I had to address that. And then we go to let's go to Jalen Hurts, right? 10 for 14, 114 yards, 8.1 average, 1 touchdown, sacked 4 times, QBR at 68.6, and a rating of 119.3. Okay, 119.3. This was a good Jalen Hurts game. Not great, not outstanding, not terrible. Just a good game from Jalen Hurts. He did everything that he had to do. He did fumble it once, but we did recover it. The Eagles did recover it at the end. So I'm just saying it's a good game for Jalen Hurts. I'll give him like a B for that if I were grading him. And then survives an Jalen Hurts survives another day. You know who really else survives another day? You know who else really survives another day though? What's his name? Nick Sirianni. Let's address the comments and then we'll go back to that. What is up, Scott? Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Hey, it's not my fault, man. My team is just on the field. I'm just speaking the truth, bro. It's not me, man. It's not me. My team is just see what I see on the field. I'm speaking the truth. So, yeah. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Really, really appreciate it. So, I already talked about Saquon, all that stuff. But this one thing has been bothering me about the Eagles game. This one thing. Maybe I'm leaning too much into this, but when you look at Devontae Smith, right? Am I leaning too much into this? He had 1 catch from -2 yards. 1 catch for -2 yards. I get we ran the ball 45 times. I get that. And Saquon Barkley ran it 17. Should have ran it more, in my opinion, but neither here or there. I'm just gonna say one catch for -2. And this hurts because he's my favorite player on the team. He's my favorite player. He did worse than Dotson. And Dotson had one target and no catches. He did worse than Paris Campbell, and Paris Campbell got cut. Like, wow. Like, wow. Yeah. So yeah, before I read Steve's Scott's comment, excuse me, I wanted to talk about Nick Sirianni, right? Nick Sirianni survives another day. He survives another day, guys. He survives another day. If it wasn't for the Eagles winning the last two games, I believe Nick Sirianni would have got fired. I really believe that Nick Sirianni would have got fired. There's Eagles fans out there that actually want him to fail, that actually want him gone. Am I one of them? I want him gone. Yes, but I don't want him to lose. I don't want the Eagles to lose every single time just to get rid of him. Who is it? Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman. Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman, right? They don't want a coach that would go head to head, like the butt heads. They don't want all that. Let me I'm actually gonna take this off real quick. There we go. So yeah, he doesn't. They don't want a coach that will butt heads. So Nick Sirianni is the perfect coach in that scenario. He's the perfect coach in that scenario because they get to control him what they want him to do. If they tell Nick Sirianni to jump, he'll go how high, right? There are Eagles fans out there that actually want Bill Belichick. He's available. Can you imagine if not Nick Sirianni, Bill Belichick was the head coach here? Could you imagine that? Like Bill Belichick, guys, he is one, if not the greatest coach of all time, right? He's one of the greatest or not or one of the greatest he's one of the greatest or the greatest of all time. If you have him on the Eagles, he knows what to do to his team inside and out. If you saw him on the Manning and Manning cast during the game he was watching, he knew every single play that the Eagles were running. He knew every single play the Eagles were running. He's a huge fan of Devontae Smith. So imagine Bill Belichick on his team, man. I just don't think Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie will want it. I don't think they'll want him because they're really a pass team. They're really a pass first team. They don't want to run. They want all the glorified bombs like Jalen Brown to like Jay. Oh my God, Jalen Hurts to AJ Brown, right? That 4th and 3, threw it down to AJ Brown. That's the kind of plays that they want. That's the kind of plays that they want. So I don't think they'll. We need a good X's and O's head coach and someone that will be to respect. Like, I'm not saying they don't respect Nick Sirianni. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying like someone who doesn't want to be their friend, right? Nick Sirianni trying to be one of the guys. If they had like an actual guy who they respect and who's like an authoritative figure, Bill Belichick will be up there in that discussion. People don't want Bill Belichick because of what is it? Because of his age. Like, oh, he's old. I don't want him. Get this guy. Get this guy. If you can get a guy that won 7 to 8 Super Bowls, throw the cheating out the window, you're not taking him? You're not taking him? If someone would tell me no, I'll be like, how many rings does he have? How many rings does he have? So I'm just gonna say that. Like, what is up, Kyle? What is up, man? Good to meet you. Barkley got some revenge in this game. Oh my God, yes. Yes, he did. Exactly what the Eagles needed. Exactly what they needed, bro. Saquon Barkley got his emotions out. It was that play, right? It was that play when he was running on the sideline. It was a screen pass. He was going down the sideline. He trucked one of the Giants players and he kept going. From that moment on, this game was over. From that moment on this game was over. Saquon got his revenge there, right? He might be cool with the guys, right? He might be cool with all those guys. He might be cool with Daniel, Jo- Daniel Jones. He might be cool with all those other guys on the team, with the head coach, you name it. But you knew, you knew that he had to do that. You knew he had to do that, guys. You just knew that he had to get that out of his chest, which happened. Which happened. Now, before I go forward to the Eagles versus Bengals, I gotta say this. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, and please hit the notification bell to Stream Punk Entertainment. Right now, we're live on the Stream Punk Sports. Make sure you hit that subscribe and the notification bell because I will be live here every Thursday at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be here talking my ish about the Philadelphia Eagles. Make sure you stay tuned. Now, if you guys did not know, this is actually my 46th episode of the Fly Like an Eagle podcast. 46th episode out of 50. We got to do something big for episode 50, man. It's a month away. A month away. I cannot wait. I better get like a round table, y'all. I'm going to need like 2 or 3 guys with me just to talk about the Eagles and just celebrate the 50th episode. That's what I need, right? That is definitely what I need. Now, let's go to the Cincinnati Bengals because the game actually got flexed. The Eagles game actually got flexed. It went from 4:30, 4 to 4:30 to 1 p.m., right? It went from 4:30 to 1 p.m. And I'm just like, I kind of knew that was going to happen because they put other games in there. They actually flexed the Eagles and the Jaguars later in the season, so that's 2 games they were flexed out of. I'm okay with it. It ends earlier. I'm fine with that. But can the defense can the defense stand toe to toe with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase? Can they do that? And T. Higgins. Like, can they actually do that? Is Bryce Huff actually gonna get a statistic? Are we actually gonna be able to stop Joe Burrow or Cody Rhodes, people call him now? So I'm just sitting here, right? I'm just sitting here thinking it's gonna be tough, especially with this bend don't break defense. The Bengals offensive line is still not good. Has it got better? That's the eye of the beholder. That's the eye of the beholder, guys. So for me, I'm just sitting here like, okay, Eagles have a tough task. Joe Burrow, people say he sucks. Someone actually told me that he's worse than Jalen Hurts, and I'm like, uh, okay. Like it or not, he's an elite quarterback. Like him or not, he's an elite. So you gotta treat him like an elite quarterback. You gotta treat him like such. Joe Burrow is gonna probably stay in the pocket. We gotta get to him, man. I don't know if we can get 8 sacks like we did against Daniel Jones. I don't know that. But what I do know is that this Eagles defense, bend don't break, better work. Because shout out to my guy King DV, right? He brought up a very good point on Broadsheet Aftermath on the Hardcore Sports Network. Make sure you subscribe to that. Whenever bend don't break works, it's the perfect thing in the world. But if it doesn't work, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. So I'm just like, and we got the founder of it too. Remember last year with on the site, and people were like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" We see Hassan Reddick in coverage, but now we got the guy who actually founded it, who actually created the bend don't break defense. So is that gonna work against Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase? I mean, they're 10 yards off of the line of scrimmage, people. They're 10 yards of the line of scrimmage. Jamar Chase, he's one of the best. He's like a top 5 wide receiver. top 5, top 10. People actually have him top 1. Like, for me, we'll talk about this in another episode, but I had Jamar Chase under Jefferson and in that category, though. That's where I see it. But with 10-yard gap, Jamar Chase can do whatever he wants in that 10-yard gap. He can do like a jab, jab, out. He can go in, out. He can cross the middle, do a slant, whatever he wants. Who's going to be on Jamar Chase? Is it actually going to be Darius Slay, who's been getting injured left and right? Please put Quinion Mitchell on Darius. No, hold on. Put Quinion Mitchell on Jamar Chase. Quinion Mitchell, there's Eagles fans saying that he's the best cornerback in the NFC East. And I'm like, I don't know about that. You still gotta wait a couple years for that to happen. But can you imagine Quinion Mitchell and Jamar Chase? That would be a fun matchup for me to watch. That would be a so fun matchup to watch. It's like insane, dude. It's like insane. Just thinking about that, with who? Well, we landed with Cooper DeJean, but we got Quinion Mitchell and we didn't have to trade up. And now Cooper DeJean in the slot instead of Avonte Maddox. Ooh, that was such a better move, better call. My God, we needed Cooper DeJean in the slot, and we needed him out in the punt team, the returner. That's what we need Cooper DeJean for. So I'm fine with Cooper DeJean and Quinion Mitchell. I'm not okay with Darius Slay, though. I'm not okay with Darius Slay. If you put him on T. Higgins, I still think T. Higgins is going to cook him. I don't think Slay is going to be able to contain T. Higgins. I don't see it. Darius Slay is getting old. Please, just retire after this year. Please. It still makes me mad that that Darius Slay goes on Micah Parsons' podcast. It still bothers me to this day. It's gonna bother me each time I see it on Twitter, be like, "Oh, look, Darius Slay's on Micah Parsons' podcast again." I'm just like, "Why are you doing that, bro? Why are you doing that?" There should be, like, a restriction. You don't go on a rival's podcast. You don't. Brian Dawkins would never have done it. Jeremiah Trotter would never have done it. Troy Vincent would never have done it. Uh, Javon Curse would never have done it. Tokyo Spice would never have done it. Bobby Taylor? No. McNabb? No. Deshaun Jackson? No. Brian Westbrook? No. None of those guys would go on their podcast. None of them. It's just like there should be a fine line. Like, think about wrestling. If you guys don't know me, I'm a huge wrestling fan, right? Let's talk about kayfabe. And if you guys don't know what kayfabe means, kayfabe, it's like keep a storyline. Don't get out of character, right? Let's say Roman Reigns and The Rock have a storyline, right? Would Roman Reigns want to go on The Rock's podcast? No, they have to keep it kayfabe. They got to keep it like, okay, we're family, but right now I hate you guys, like that. Or Cody Rhodes teaming up with Roman Reigns. There's people upset about that. Like, you got to keep it kayfabe. Hey, Devereaux Sports, what is up, man? What is up, Pat? Appreciate the support, brother. Got to get you back on for episode 50. Episode 50 is in a month away. Let's talk about Saquon Barkley for a second. Let's dial it back, go to the offense side of the ball. Can he please get more than 17 carries a game? Please, I want him to get 20 at least once. At least once. Can Saquon Barkley get that? It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Just hand him the rock. You don't have to do touch pushes every time. Just give it to Barkley. Have him run up the middle. Like, that's it. But people in the chat right now, if you're gonna watch this on replay, who's the best running back we had in recent years next to Saquon Barkley? Who's the best running back outside of Saquon Barkley that the Eagles have had? Westbrook? LaShawn McCoy? I can't pick one. I can't pick one. I can't pick 2. Like, yeah. What is up, Vic? How's it going, man? Thank you for stopping by, bro. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe on the Stream Punk Sports YouTube channel. You have to go Shady? Okay, yeah, that's what a lot of people would tell me. A lot of people would tell me LaShawn McCoy is up there in the same category as Saquon Barkley. But in recent years, I would put Saquon Barkley since the 2000s. I would put Saquon Barkley above all of them. I would put Saquon Barkley above all of them. So, yeah, it's just crazy how this team is assembled, and we're still finding ways to lose. I know we're 4-2, but we're still finding ways to lose. It's actually kind of crazy, right? On paper, doesn't always translate to the NFL. I mean, to the field. Never does. Never, never. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, let's talk about, you know what? Yeah, let's talk about the keys to victory real quick. Let's talk about keys to victory, right? My number one keys to victory for the Eagles: run the ball. Run the ball for Saquon Barkley. Run the ball. 2, get to Joe Burrow. The offensive line is not good. No, not at all. And 3, score points in the first quarter. You gotta score points in the first quarter. We're the only team still in the NFL that has not scored in the first quarter. And I'm just like, what the what? How is that even a possible thing that we cannot score in the first quarter? I'm just sitting here thinking, oh my, oh my God. I'm just like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Actually, it does make sense because Nick Sirianni doesn't go for the field goals. He always goes for it. He's trying to think that he tries to believe that he's the best coach on the field, that he's the smartest man in the NFL. And when it doesn't work out, we're just like hitting with 0 points where we could have gone for a field goal. That's just exactly what I'm talking about with Nick Sirianni and the play calling. This is exactly what I'm trying to tell you. The play calling Nick Sirianni, it goes back to him, man. It goes back to him. And it also goes back to Kellen Moore. It goes back to Kellen Moore. You know why it gets to Kellen Moore? Because how often how often do we go in the middle of the field? As the Philadelphia Eagles use the middle of the field with the slant route or whatever. I think it was 2 weeks ago where Devontae Smith called a slant across the middle and he gets a touchdown on the other side. Why don't we oh man, why don't we do that? Why don't why doesn't he do that? Like, use the middle of the field, it's right there. It is right freaking there. And I'm just, like, sitting here, like, the play calling is atrocious. The play calling is atrocious. Anyways, yeah, let's go where should we go? You know what? Let's go with Grand Calcaterra, right? Let's go to Grand Calcaterra because with Grand Calcaterra, right? With Dallas Goedert getting injured with Dallas Goedert getting injured, he's really been stepping up. Calcaterra, when Goddard, I think he was injured during the Browns game. That game got Calcaterra stepped up huge. He stepped up huge, and it's smooth sailing ever since from there. Smooth Jalen. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, smooth Jalen. So Calcaterra's really been stepping up. I forget how long Goddard's gonna be out for. Actually, don't rush him back. Do not rush Goddard back so fast. Do not. We need him healthy for the playoffs. We need Calcaterra healthy. And Goddard healthy for the playoff run. He's injury prone. Apparently, we don't like giving him the ball, so what's the point of even rushing him back? And I'm just sitting here like, damn, Goddard's been wide open. The only game he's got some statistics on is when Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown were not on the field. That's it. That's the only time that Goddard actually had something. That one-handed catch on the left side, bro. That one-handed catch on the left side. One-handed catch for the left hand, right? With his left hand. That was crazy. I didn't even know he had that in him. I didn't even know he had that in him. So, yeah, don't even rush Cal. Don't rush Goddard back. Do not rush Goddard back. All you gotta do is make sure that, oh, man, just make sure that the that AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Saquon Barkley can hold their own. I mean, of course they can. It's important for Calcaterra to hold his own, right? It's important for him to hold his own. If he doesn't hold his own, we're missing a tight end, and we need to draft a tight end. The Philadelphia Eagles need to draft a tight end. Who's that guy from Penn State? I don't watch Penn State. I'm a Michigan fan. So, who's that big tight end from Penn State? Right, that running back from Penn State, bro. Uh, Not running back, that tight end. That tight end from Penn State is good. People are saying he could be a top pick in this coming draft. So I'm like, please, can we get him? Can we please get him? Like a Brock Bowers type. I'm telling and Brock Bowers is making a point. He is not making a point. Brock oh my god. Not Brock Purdy, not Brock Lesnar. God, what's that tight end's name? I forget that guy's name. Oh my god, this sucks. Hold on. Brock Bowers. Thank you. We need a tight end like Brock Bowers in the locker room. We need someone like him. We do. We can't keep on holding on to the fact that Goddard keep on getting injured. We can't do that. No, we cannot. So we need someone of Brock Bowers. That's what the Eagles need. How often? How many times are we gonna have to deal with Dallas Goedert getting injured again and again and again and again and again? How many times are we going to do this? How many times? I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore from Goddard. And this is actually what's crazy, right? With Goddard, it's like injury after injury after injury after injury. And we're just like, can this guy ever stay healthy? He was my pick for a breakout of the year for the Eagles. He was my pick. My God, the Eagles play calling is not holding, it's not helping me with this one. You can't really blame it on Goddard. He barely gets the ball. He barely gets the ball, guys. He barely gets the ball. Eh, Hold on a sec. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, we can't keep on praying or hoping that Goddard stays healthy. We can't. We can't. We need that guy from Penn State. We need that tight end, like, desperately. We need that. We need an edge rusher, and we can't go wrong with the offensive lineman or defensive lineman. Speaking of defensive linemen, right? Jordan Daniels, or Jordan Davis, not Jordan Daniels. Prayers up to Jalen Daniels, Jane Daniels, but Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis, man. What has gotten into Jordan Davis? Like, people are saying he's like a prospect out there. He's not what he's not what he's advertising to be. He's overrated. All that stuff, right? That's what he is doing. And I'm just sitting here. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. You know what else is crazy? The fact that you guys have not hit that like button. That is the craziest thing ever. That the fact you have not hit the like button. And I'm just like, like, what? How did you not hit the like button? Anyways, yeah. With the Bengals, you can contain Jamar Chase. You might see some doubles. You might see Garner Johnson on him. You might see different combinations. Who knows? Who knows what is going to happen with Jamar Chase? You just can't. You can't be 10 yards off. You can't be 10 yards off on him. Yeah. So, yeah. Now, with the Philadelphia Eagles going Cincinnati, away game, another one. Another away game, right? Another one. You're going to their stadium. How are they going to actually do this? It's going to be very, very, very tough. You know what else is tough? It's actually tough for me to watch. Let's talk about Jalen Hurts' pocket awareness. And I'm just like, what the hell? His pocket awareness has gotten so bad. Like, ever since that 1 year where we went to the Super Bowl and lost, he has gone he has gone downhill. Downhill. S yeah, Jalen Hurts' pocket awareness has gone downhill. It took me a while to be a fan of Jalen Hurts. It took me a long while. He had to prove me wrong, and if you guys have gone to my YouTube, Miss Shopsy, right? There's a video back in the day where I'm like, "Jalen Hurts proved me wrong." And now I'm like, I want a Saquon Barkley jersey now. I want a Saquon Barkley jersey. That's what I want. Jalen Hurts is not cutting it. This last 2 games, he did good, but what happens when he's against a good team? Browns, Giants. Not exactly the best teams. Not exactly the best team. And then now, God, who are you playing against? Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. Who do you playing against? Oh, Bengals. Bengals are actually a little bit better than the Browns. Not by much, but they're better than the Browns. So, is Jalen actually going to keep this up? Is he actually gonna keep this up, guys? Is he actually gonna keep this up? Because I don't know. He's, like, never under center too. Jalen Hurts is, like, barely under center. He's barely under center, which drives the hate for Jalen Hurts much, much, like, high. People want him gone, bro. People want him gone. Yeah, people. I mean, just with Jalen Hurts, man. Ever since that Super Bowl run, it just goes downhill. It goes downhill for Jalen Hurts. I hate it. Can he bounce back against Cincinnati Bengals, who have a decent defense? Who actually has a decent defense? Can he actually do that? I don't know. I don't know. Does it really come down to the play calling? Does it really come down to Nick Sirianni? Or does it come down to Jalen Hurts? Does it really come down to Jalen? Like for him throwing the ball. There were many, many parts to this. Jalen Hurts, his arm, bro. His arm. Like you see him throw it at the ground, you see him throw it overthrow. It's not the same quarterback as it was ever since Shane Steichen left. Ever since Shane Steichen left, Jalen Hurts hasn't been the same. He ha he hasn't been the same. And in his career, including high school and college, the 2 colleges he went to, how many offensive coordinators has he had? How many offensive coordinators has Jalen Hurts had? What was it, like 8, 9? Whatever. I get that's tough. I get that's tough, right? But you gotta adapt. If something's not working, you gotta adapt and change it. Kellen Moore, he likes to throw the deep ball. I mean, he doesn't really like running it. And yeah, we have the best running back in the league. The Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman like to throw it deep. They don't like to run. It's just like all miscombobulated. Like goes here, there, and there, all the way around. Yeah, it's just not the same. Not the same. A friend of mine actually thinks that this is his last year. People are telling me that this is his last year with the Eagles, and do I see it? No, because we just extended him, right? I think we're stuck with him. I think we're stuck with Jalen Hurts right now. He's got he's got to get his act together. The last 2 games he played good. He played good the last 2 games, right? He played good the last 2. And who do we have after the Bengals? Who do the Eagles have after the Bengals? We got the Jacksonville next week. Then we got the Cowboys. Then we got Commanders. Then we got Rams. Yeah, Jacksonville, that should be a win. All right. Cowboys in Jerry World. Uh, we got those 2. Commanders, tough. Rams, not so tough. Baltimore Ravens, the best team in the league. Carolina Panthers suck. Steelers, one of the best teams in the league. Commanders will probably win. Dallas in the league will probably win. The Giants at home will probably win. So there are winnable games in the stretch. There are there are winnable games in this stretch. We got to keep this winning streak going if the Commanders are going to keep on doing what they're doing. And yes, I know the Commanders got their quarterback injured, Jalen Daniels. I know that he's injured. So yeah, I get that he's injured, but people still have the Commanders, the best team in the NFC East. Still have the best team in the NFC East as of right now. If the Eagles go on a little bit of run, Commanders, Jalen Daniels is not up to it. I think. So the Eagles have to go on a run. Has to start now. It's going to start now against Joe Burrow. Gotta get to him, man. Gotta get to him. You know who's unable to get to the quarterbacks every single time for the Philadelphia Eagles? Devin White. Devin White could not get to the quarterback at all because he was never played. Now he is let go and went to the Houston Texans. Devin White went to the Houston Texans. Can he actually revive his career over there? Can he revive his career with Houston? DeMarco, oh, not DeMarc, D'Amico Ryans. D'Amico Ryans can do whatever he wants with Devin White. He, I didn't they win like oh, but with Devin White being out for a significant amount of time, it's going to do. He's not going to be able to play. I mean, D'Amico Ryans will help Devin White all that he can, and all that he can, he's going to help Devin White. D'Amico Ryans could win. I don't know if they can win Coach of the Year now. I don't know, but yeah, Devin White have a good career in Houston. Hopefully, D'Amico Ryan and those guys can help you revive your career because obviously you were not getting played at all, not getting any playing time here in Philadelphia. The roster here is just too deep. The roster here is just too deep for Devin White. He had to go to a team that is up and coming, who is good, and that he knows that the coach can help him, that the coach can put him in the right situations. And he's there now in Houston. Best of luck to you, Devin White in Houston. Best of luck. Now, before I make my prediction, the player of the game, and all that stuff, I'm gonna do. If you guys don't know, this is what I do for most of the Fly Like an Eagle podcast. This is 3 words or less about the Philadelphia Eagles. 3 words or less about the Philadelphia Eagles right now. They must win. Philadelphia Eagles must win. Eagles must win. Yeah, let's go with that. That has a nice ring to it. Eagles must win. People are saying, no, it's fine. We got Jacksonville. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. It's not going to get any easier. It's not. No. You got to grab the bull by its horns and win every game. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Eagles must win. Now, I already did the 3 keys to victory. Let's do. You know what? Let's go with player of the game. I'm not gonna go with Hurts. I'm not gonna go with Smith. I'm not gonna go with Goddard. He's not playing. I am going with uh, AJ Brown. I am going with AJ Brown as my player of the game. That is what I'm going with, guys. Like I said before, this is AJ Brown's team. Proof was shown the last couple of weeks when he wasn't playing, and it just showed. Jalen Hurts just throws it up to AJ Brown every single time, and AJ Brown's gonna catch it 9 times out of 10. So I'm just sitting here like AJ Brown's got to go off. Everyone's gonna be talking about AJ Brown, and let's see. Everyone's going to be talking about AJ Brown and Jamar Chase. That's going to be the best matchup for any wide receivers. That's going to be the most competitive. Those guys are going to bring it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be. It's going to be fun for those guys. It's going to be fun. So my player of the game is AJ Brown, and my score prediction for the Eagles is no, I'm not gonna go like that. 20-17 Birds. I got 20-17 Birds. Of course, it's going to. Of course, it's going to be close. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game. I think it's going to be a ton of mistakes. I feel like the offensive line is going to cause penalties on both sides of the ball. So it's going to be tough, good competition, and whatever. Good competition. I'm going with it's not going to be a high scoring game. I'm going 7. Wait, did I just go 20-17? I'm going to go 14-10. I'm going 14-10 Birds. I think that it's going to be a close game. Actually, not 14-10. Give me 13-10. The Eagles win by a field goal. The Philadelphia Eagles win by a field goal. That is what they're going to be winning by. 13-10. And here's one of my hot takes for this game now. Jalen Hurts is gonna he's gonna run for 150. No, not run. He's gonna run for 100 yards. There we go. Jalen Hurts is gonna run for 100 yards. I'm not gonna say a touchdown. I'm just gonna say he's gonna run for 100 yards. That's what's gonna happen. 100 yards rushing for Jalen Hurts. How many yards throwing? Like 200 or whatever. So 100 rushing yards for Jalen Hurts, and the Eagles will get 3 sacks. 3 sacks on Joe Burrow. We'll get the first one, probably Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter will get the first sack. There it goes. There we go. That's going to be my hot take. Jalen Carter will get the first sack against Joe Burrow. Let's see if that comes to fruition. If it does, you heard it here first on Streampunk Sports, Streampunk Entertainment. We also have Streampunk Combat, Streampunk Soccer, you name it. So, with that being said, guys, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that sub, hit that notification bell to Streampunk Sports. I'll be back here next week. A lot of good things coming here on the network. And yeah, guys, we'll catch you all later. Have a good one, guys.